Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Buddies Bash. This matchup taking place between Ace and Namo United. It was Ace a little earlier. They won the toss, elected to bat first. They've already lost a wicket in the very first over, which is not the best piece of news for them. But they have the very experienced Sivanandan Konar, who's batting at number 3 today. Now Ketan Chaudhary on strike. Rohit Lamba opening proceedings for Namo United as always. Loves bowling his left arm seam ups. Bouncer. One for the over. But that's the end of the over to go along with that. 3 for 1 our Ace. Went up an appeal, but I think it was a little too high. Hence it went in favor of the batsman. Right now it's Rohit Cobb sharing the new ball with Rohit Lamba. Right, Ketan Chaudhary will be on strike now. I'll wait and see how he goes with the bat. Rohit Karp steaming in down the leg side will be called a wide by the umpire. After having lost their first wicket in the very first over, it demands for these two batsmen to stay out there for their side without losing any more wickets, because you want to take advantage of the power play as well. You only get 4 overs in the mandatory power play, and then you can take the batting power play post the 10th over till the 16th. So you want to maximize the runs in the power play, and for that you need to play yourself in, get accustomed to the pace of the wicket. Cut away. Bit of a stutter in the running, but eventually he makes his ground. Behind the popping crease is always the call of the non-striker. He wanted to go, but Ketan Chowdhury just stuttered for some time. Was a direct hit as well, but all's well that ends well, since he was comfortably home this time round. Right, now Sivanandan Konar on strike. Makes room for himself. He's got it down the ground. This is long on apparently. So will only be a single. Brings Ketan Chowdhury back on strike. Rohit Karb's a very good cricketer. Enjoys his batting. One of the matches was given the opportunity to open. Usually bats in the middle order and preferably at number 7 or number 6. Makes an impact more often than not with the bat. He's given the new ball as well a few times. Can crank it up. Very good utility cricketer. Well outside the line of the off stump. Wide signal by the umpire, rightly so. That was besides the tram line. Now this is a more even contest. Both teams are decently balanced. It's going to be hard to tell who is the better side until and unless both have played the match. But this is going to be one interesting contest. Goes down the ground. Long on will cut it out. He did time this one well. Was a good shot for only a single. Right, it's going to be Sivanandan Konar to face up to the last ball of the innings, of the over, I beg your pardon. Sivanandan Konar needs to be careful here. He's itching to try and get boundaries. There again, making room for himself. Then coming inside the line and playing it down for a single. 2 overs have been bowled. 10 for 1 our race. Bit of an inside edge. He's itching to go for the boundaries as Sivanandan corner. I can understand the thinking, but he needs to be careful because he holds the key to the innings. And I say that because whilst he is out there, his team will always hope for a decent total on the board. He's been making room time and time again. He's only faced 7 deliveries, out of which 4 deliveries he's made room for himself to try and get a boundary, but that's not happening because they're bowling really well at the moment. There again, making room for himself, gliding it, beats backward point. Shot, third man will get to it and keep it down to a couple of runs. I think he has his plans chalked out, Sivanandan corner. Even after he takes room, he chooses his shots from there. It's not bang bang. It's okay even if he takes room and the bowler follows him and he's happy to just play it away on the onside or negate it, not necessarily attack it. There again, making room, misses the ball. This is what I'm talking about. Now this is the last thing he would want, is for that ball to hit the stumps. Needs to be very careful here because you can get your boundaries even standing at the crease without moving too much. And Sivanandan corner is moving way too much at the moment. It's almost that the bowler can predict he's going to be doing that and bowling a particular delivery. Now that's not good if the bowler knows that you're continuously doing that. You rather want to surprise the bowler while doing that rather than doing that time and time again. There again. Strange to understand these tactics. So close, yet so far. The umpire wears one on his body. Fieldsman went after the stumps, hit the umpire. Fortunately, they did not go and hit him in a part that would have put him down. Right, a ball to go now in the third. Inside edge. After having made room for himself. Right, 3 overs have been bowled, 13 for 1 are ace. Right, Cobb will continue. Drives. As usual, making room for himself to access the offside. Finally puts one to the boundary doing that. Goes for 4. Sivanandan corner will feel a lot more confident after that blow to the boundary. He was itching to get that under his belt. He's finally gotten one boundary. Just outside the line of the off stump. You can see what Rohit Kab was thinking when Sivanandan corner made room for himself. He wanted to hit the stumps. Hence, he pitched it up on the line of the stumps, but Sivanandan corner, fortunately, at that time got bat to ball. Again, making room for himself. This time, Kab follows him. Gets it on the pad. Right, corner facing up to Carb. Makes room once again. Only gets 3.5 of the bat. Carb was alive and alert to the situation. Corner's living dangerously, yeah. Straight away, Ketan coming up to have a word with him. He's literally played 10 shots and got a boundary only one time out of the 16 balls that he's faced. Now that's not a good sign. That clearly shows that you're actually struggling at the wicket. You're much better just standing still and playing from there and playing yourself in and then playing your shots rather than playing the way Sivanandan Konar has been doing so far. Because the last thing you want is to lose your wicket doing that. That'll put immense pressure on your team going forward. There again, makes room, follows him, Yorker on the boots. Well bowled Rohit Karb. You can clearly see Karb is ready. He knows that Sivanandan is making room for himself, and following him is the best way to go about it because he wants to access the offside. You're not giving him that option when you pitch it up and you bowl it on his pads. Worked away on the onside. There is fine legs, so will only be a single. Looked a very good pull shot by Ketan Chowdhury. Could not find the gap. 4 overs have been bowled, 19 for 1, our ace. Right, Swapna Rahul into the attack, post the power play. Fielded as well in the deep, will only be a couple of runs. Well, ball roll. That one turned, gripped the surface. Straight to cover. That ball not quite bouncing. So far it's been the bowler to the batsman and then Deepak Modgal. Finally finds the gap, will pick up a single to the man in the deep. Now Rahul bowled well yesterday as well. More often than not he's economical, picks up a few wickets to go along with that. Let's see what he can do today. Siva goes over the top of the infield. The fielder in the deep has done well, keeps it down to a couple of runs. 5 overs have been bowled, 24 for 1 are ace. Right, we have a leg spinner into the attack. Played away through mid-wicket. Well bowled, very well bowled by Amit Shinghe. Toss that one up. Ball's turning out here. Spinners will take a lot of heart from the way Rahul bowled in the first over and now Amit. Ball's gripping, ball's turning. Surface is on the slower side. So it's not going to be easy batting. It's going to be hard to time the cricket ball from here. Played a bit of backward point. Spinners have certainly stemmed the flow of runs up till now. It's not been easy to get them away. Quick single stolen. Another good delivery bowled. Some sharp turn. Let's see how Ketan Chowdhury goes against the leg spinner. Inside edge between the keeper's legs. Ketan will settle down for only a single. Right, now strikes back with Sivanandan Konar. Sivanandan 15 of 21. I'm sure that's playing on his mind. But his team needs him to stay out there. Right, 6 overs have been bowled. 27 for 1 are ace. Right, Rahul will continue here. Just eludes cover. Right, Rahul to Konar. Drives. Deepak Modgil, the captain, misfields. Gives them a single. Very well bowled by Rahul. Has he gotten an outside edge there? Because he was disappointed after the wicketkeeper put it down. Cut away. Finds point. But he'll get a single though. They've done well, have Namo United, to keep the runs down so far. They haven't allowed the batsmen to get away. You can see them scratching around. They want to try and hit boundaries and they're not able to do that. So that's definitely frustrating them. Right, Sivanandan corner facing up. Goes over the top. Goes all the way for 6. Finally, he's connected on one cleanly. Let's take a look at this shot once again. Was pitched up, made a little room for himself, and then went over cover. This time the timing was sublime. Much needed hit for ace and Sivanandan corner on a personal front. Right, here we go. Rahul, after having conceded a 6, pulls his length back. Well bowled Swapnil. Beats the bat of Sivanandan corner whilst he was trying to cut. 7 overs have been bowled. 36 for 1 are ace. Right, Parag Raj into the attack. Sivanandan corner facing up. Through the onside. Running the first one hard, going back for the second. The ball crosses the ropes finally. Wasn't the best shot from Sivanandan corner, only got the inner half of the bat. Wanted to go hard over long on probably. Ball ends up at deep square leg. Desired result achieved though. Right, Parag Raj with his off spinners here. Played away off the back foot for a quick single. Sivanandan just catching up with his strike rate. Run a ball 27 at the moment. Now strikes with Ketan Chowdhury. Cut away. Fielder there does really well. Certainly saves some runs for his side. Off the back foot into the offside. Will pick up. No, it ends up in a dot. For once I felt that he went through for the single. Not to be the case though. Steps out, goes over the top of cover, finds the man in the deep. I think Rohit Karb has picked up a terrific catch out there in the deep. So finally the old warhorse Shivarandan Konar finds a fielder. Good catch by Rohit Karb. He has to depart here for 27. And with that, Ace have lost their second. 8 overs have been bowled. 43 for 2 are Ace. I'm afraid that's a catch been put down. It would have been 2 and 2 for Namo United. Wanted to go over the fielder, completely got it wrong. Parag Raj, the fielder, there puts one down. Modgal will concede a single here. He's gone over the top. There is a fielder out there and he misjudges the catch. Goes for 4. He ran in and then had to backpedal, which is never easy to do. They're living very dangerously at the moment because this was literally the first ball that he faced. He could have very well been out here. Niket Koregaonkar gets a boundary fortuitously though. Ketan Chowdhury was put down in the over earlier. My, just imagine if those catches were taken. The story would have been terrible for Ace. Off the back foot into the offside. Will pick up only a single. Right, Niket Koregaonkar. Drives, beats the man at backward point. But will settle down for a single. 9 overs have been bowled. 51 for 2 are Ace. Lovely shot there from Niket because it was against the turn. Wow, that was some shot. Slashed and slashed hard. No chance for the fieldsman in the deep. Parag Raj under the pump straight away. Finally, for the first time, the economy rate, or rather the run rate, current run rate is exactly 6 runs per over at the moment. Right, Niket has come out with some purpose and intent here. Well bowled Parag. Much better delivery in the good length region, leaving the right-hander playing for some turn whilst it went straight through. Always a good delivery against right-handers when you don't turn the ball and they're expecting it to turn. We'll pick up a single to the man in the deep here. Sweeps. Behind square. Goes for 4. Good shot from Ketan Chowdhury. He has been trying a few shots. Finally gets a boundary away. Full toss on leg stump, asking to be hit. And Ketan Chowdhury did not disappoint this time round. Slammed away through the offside. He'll find the fielder in the deep. Right, Niket Korgaonkar to face the last ball of the over. He's gone down the ground. I think he's connected really well on this one. But the fielder in the deep got to it. Ends up being only a single. 10 overs have been bowled. 62 for 2 are ace. Right, Swapnil Rahul continuing here. Ace know that they not only need to get runs in the second half of the innings, they also need to make sure that they build good solid partnerships here, because that will help them get to 150, 145, which I think will still be a decent total on this pitch. They're going to have to bat out of their skins to get there though. What are we talking? Another 80 runs, 80, 85 runs in the next 10. Carved away through the offside. Will pick up a single here, will Niket. Right, strikes back with Ketan Chowdhury. Inside edge. Perilously close to the stumps. Ball will be cut out eventually. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Right, brings the over to closure as well. 11 overs have been bowled, 67 for 2 hour race. Right, captain bringing himself on now. Deepak Modgal into the attack. Tumbling effort could not stop the ball though. Deepak Modgal gives his heart out for cricket. Loves bowling his off spinners around the wicket to right-handers, and he'll come over the wicket to left-handers, which is completely the opposite for most off spinners. Cuts. Ketan will pick up a single here. Off the back foot into the offside. Will pick up a single. Now Ketan Chowdhury on strike. Tossed up. Looking for the big hit. Through the bait. The Deepak model. Almost took it. Ketan Chowdhury. Just could not put bat to ball. He'd bowled that really well, the Deepak model. Beat him in the air. Beat him off the deck as well. There again, tossed up, but this was shorter in length. Will get only a single. Right, Niket Korgaonkar facing up, batting on 16 of 13. He's done well so far as Niket. Just needs to carry on in his merry way. Tossed up, goes over the top. He's not timed this. And the two fieldsmen who were converging could not get to it. Neither did long on nor deep mid wicket get to it. 12 overs have been bowled. 72 for 2 are ace. Right, he'll get a couple of runs here, will Niket. Like the look of this leg spinner, Amit Singh. Knows how to turn the ball. Gets some purchase out of the wicket. Cracked it off the back foot beautifully there. Did Niket. Right, that single brings Niket Korgaonkar on strike. Steps out, goes down the ground, he'll find long gone. So will only be a single. You can clearly see that both batsmen have stepped on a gear. They want to get runs and get them quickly from here. Played away on the onside. They're running the first one hard. Will settle down for the single though. 13 overs have been bowled. 82 for 2 are ace. Right, Modgill. He's got a top edge here. Fielder takes the catch in the deep. Ketan Chowdhury will have to depart here. He's been out there ever since the match begun. Deepak Modgill tossing this ball up. He fell for the bait. And a good catch by the fieldsman in the deep. Third wicket down for ace. And their opener, Ketan Chowdhury, has to depart. Got 27 did Ketan, but I'm afraid job half done. Humed Sheikh, the new batsman in. Top edge. Deepak Modgill puts it down after having gotten to it. He would be very disappointed with himself. Humed Sheikh. Yes, it was pitch short, flatter in trajectory, going for a shot through mid-wicket. Only got the leading edge, and Modgill, after having gotten to it, he would be disappointed that he put it down. Valiant effort goes in vain. Humaid Sheikh is still out there. They've dropped a few catches, have Namo United today. Might come back to haunt them, you never know. Right now, strikes with Niket Korgaonkar. Short ball. Has it been cleaned up here? Oh, yes. It's gone on to hit the off peg. Let's take a look at the replay once again. Deepak Modgal went up and appeal without realizing that the ball had actually hit the stumps. Oh, yes, there you go. Well done, Deepak Modgal. Could not get the wicket of Humaid Sheikh, but he'll take Niket Korgaonkar. Double strike for Namo United in the over. Fourth wicket down for Ace at the score of 83 with a ball to come in the 14th. Okay, Abhishek Zaveri. Very well bowled, Deepak Modgal. 14 overs have been bowled, 83 for 4. Our Ace. Right, Rohit Kar bowling in the power play overs. Couple of batting power play overs over here. But they have two new batsmen at the crease, which is not going to help their cause one single little bit. Worked away on the onside. Short fine leg does well. Keeps it down to a single. Right, Abhishek Zaveri facing up. Well bowled card, very well bowled. Outside the line of the off stump, quick in the air. Strong man is Rohit Karb. It's not going to be easy for Abhishek Zaveri to get him away. Drives. Bit of a misfield by the fieldsman. Gives them a single. Right, now Umesh Sheikh will be on strike. Knowing that this is the batting power play, I'm sure boundaries are playing on their minds. The only problem is that both are relatively new at the crease. Pushed away into the offside. No run there to be had. Right, Umesh Sheikh facing up. Down the leg side will be signalled as a wide by the umpire. Cleaned up. Chopped on. They're losing a wickets like 9 pins at the moment, our race. We'll have a look at it on the replay once again. Banged into the wicket, only wanting to glide it, made some room for himself, but only managing to chop it on. 15 overs have been bowled. 86 for 5. Our race with Umesh Sheikh departing. Right, Zaveri facing up. This is the last over of the batting power play. Really, they're losing momentum here, our ace. They've lost wickets at regular intervals, which hasn't helped their cause. Pulled away. Pulled away in style for 4. Very good shot from Abhishek Zaveri. Much needed for ace. Takes them to 90. Right, Pramod Chandan. Ace needed services desperately here. Pushed away into the offside for a single. Now strikes with Abhishek Zaveri. Zaveri 6 of 7. A ball to go in the power play. Well bowled. He's got an outside edge to go along with that. So captain having to depart now. This is bad news for Ace. They've lost their 6th at the score of 92. Now this is how things happened. Wanted to play towards third man. Only managed to nick it to the keeper. Very good catch by the wicketkeeper. 16 overs have been bowled. 92 for 6 are Ace. Right, Captain Model continuing. He's bowled a couple of overs, has picked up a couple of wickets to go along with that. Both of them coming in one over itself. Wickets on the slower side, so it's not easy to time the ball on this pitch. Pramod Chandan has just walked into bat. We're done with the batting power play. Entering the death with new batsmen in is never something that any batting side would want. Tosses it up. Played away of the back foot. They've gone through for the quick single. Let's see how Rishikesh Mapara goes today. Responsibility rests on this duo to try and give their side a respectable total. Modgill will come over the wicket now to the left-hander. Usually off-spinners come around the wicket to left-handers and bowl over the wicket to right-handers. It's completely the opposite with Deepak Modgill. Rishikesh Mapara will be facing up. Tossed up. Well outside the line of the off stump, not too sure. That was very close to being called a wide. That's exactly why Rishikesh Mapara let that ball go. The umpire went in favour of the bowler though this time round. Will only get a single. Modgill's bowled really well today. Has kept it tight, has been in the wickets as well. Ace would be very disappointed with the way they've been batting so far. They've lost 4 quick wickets, 6 in total. So the top order wasn't quite able to perform and fire the way they would have liked to have done so. Ball's not coming on at all. And when Modgill just tosses it up that way, it does not turn as well, doesn't bounce as well, makes stroke play so difficult. Push through this time, he's found the outside edge of Pramod Chandan. Things are getting worse here for Ace. They lose their 7th wicket now. And Pramod Chandan, was expected to stay out there and get some runs for his side, has to depart. Now this is how it went. Just outside the line of the off stump, looking to play behind square, only managing the outside edge to the wicketkeeper. 17 overs have been bowled, 94 for 7 are Ace. Right, Parag Raj to bowl the 18th. This will be called a wide. Mapara lets it go through. 3 overs in the tank, 2 new batsmen out there. What are we talking? Another 25-30 runs in the next 3 overs. They'll do well to get there. Pulled away behind square. Will get a boundary here. Will Rishikesh Mapara. Much needed for ace. Somehow Rishikesh Mapara will have to stand his ground out there and get some runs for his side. Even if they're able to get to 130 from here, with the ball turning and gripping, you never know. The wicket is on the slower side, so it's not easy to get boundaries away. Top edge. It will fall safely. Gets only a single. Hundred comes up for ace with that single. Parag Raj has gone for a few runs here. He's been expensive, but they're clearly struggling with the run rate or ace after having lost so many wickets. Wickets are falling in clusters for them. Steps out, slams it down the ground, more towards long off. Will only pick up a single. Steps out, slams it through cover, will get a boundary. No, there is deep extra cover apparently, which is seldom seen against an off spinner. Parag Raj. Will he still opt to come over the wicket to even the left-hander? Yes, he will. Down the ground. Will only be a single. Right. 18 overs have been bowled. 104 for 7 are ace. Let's take a look at the replay on this one. Modgill pitching this one up. Ends up slog sweeping it. Rishikesh Mapara. Steps out. Goes down the ground. It's gone all the way for 6. Top hit from Rishikesh Mapara. Much needed for ace. They need some runs going into the second half to ace. Mapara uses his feet beautifully and deposits Deepak Modgill over long on for 6. Good hit from Rishikesh Mapara, batting at a strike rate of 200. Will he still pitch it up? Oh yes, he's still pitching it up. Drives. Wants the second. Goes back for it. He'll complete it as well. Good batting from Rishikesh Mapara so far. He's keeping up with his strike rate, which is 200 at the moment. Deepak Modgill has been a tad expensive in this over. 10 runs have come of the first 3 balls. Will be called a wide. Clearly rattled as Deepak Modgill was probably thinking that Rishikesh will use his feet. So he tried to bowl it wide so that he can get a stumping under his belt. This time Mapara choosing to be in the crease. Let's see where he bowls this one now. Tossed up, Mapara, well bowled, Deepak Modgill. That is a top delivery. He's beaten Rishikesh Mapara in the air, then off the deck. And with that, Ace have lost another wicket. Good work by the wicketkeeper to go along with that. Look at the celebration, the Punjabi Bhangra on its way. Rishikesh Mapara goes for 18. Ace 115 for 8. Right, Deepak Modgill to Nikhil Changlani now. Played away down the ground with some might and authority. Beats the fielder, goes for 4. Opens his account in style, much needed for ace. They need a few boundaries and sixes going into the second innings. Do ace. Nikhil Changlani has started off really well here. Right, it's the last ball of the penultimate over. Nikhil Changlani facing up. Pulls. Fielder in the deep gets to it. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. 121 for 8 after 19 RAs. Right, Rohit Karb to bowl the last over of the innings. He'll get a boundary here, will Kashif Sheikh. Stepped out, wanted to go over cover, only managed an outside edge, but gives him the result that he was after. Good shot, good hit. White ball signalled. Well bowled, Rohit Karb, very well bowled. Very good bowling here in the last over by Carb. 2 dots rung in back to back. Kashif Sheikh under the pump now. 126 on the board. Can he get 9 runs and get to 135 in the next 3? Cut away. There is a fieldsman out there. He's going back for the second. They're asking the question. Right, he makes his ground. So that's very good running from Kashif. He was running to the danger end. Right, last ball of the innings coming up. He hasn't gotten any timing on that one. They're going back for the second. And it's been allowed to be taken. 130 is where they end up, Duais, at the end of their 20 overs for the loss of 8 wickets. Right, they won the toss, elected to bat first, did Ace. Sivanandan Konar and Ketan Chowdhury both getting 27 apiece. Niket Kaur got 25 to his name. But Rishikesh Mapara played a decent knock, 18, came in quick time, only 10 balls. In the bowling department, it was Lamba who picked up a couple of wickets, giving away only 12 runs in his 3 overs. Parag Raj picked up a wicket in his 3 overs, giving away 28. Deepak Modal, the pick of the bowlers. 4 overs, 4 wickets, giving away only 25. Was not only economical, but he got the wickets as well to go along with that for his side. Right, to the target for Namo United when they come out to bat, 131. Live action coming your way in 10 minutes from now. Do stay tuned in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the chase has begun out here at the Air India Cricket Ground. Ace managing to put up 130, target being 131. Namo United have started off decently well here. Arif Dulare going after the bowling straight away. Bit of a misfield in the deep, but Vidyut Soda wasn't in a position to go back for the second because he jogged the first one. Rishikesh Mapara, left arm spinner, has been given the new ball. Probably trying to see if he can get some purchase out of the wicket because it's a slow wicket. Ball's not quite coming onto the bat. Tossed up. Soda goes down the ground. It's taken by Abhishek Zaveri at mid-off. First wicket goes down. Goes for a golden duck with Vidyut Soda. And with that, Namo United have lost their first. Rishikesh Mapara strikes in his very first over. This is how things happened. Pitched up. Vidyut Soda wanting to go down the ground. Completely got the shot wrong. Balance was poor at the time of contact with the ball. Zaveri picks up a smart catch. First over done. 7 for 1 on Namo United. Right, captain bringing himself on with the ball. Abhishek Zaveri. Arif Dulare facing up. Will find long off. Arif will pick up a single. Right, Amit Singh facing up now. Opening the face of the bat. Played away on the onside. They're running the first one hard. They'll go back for the second. Amit Singh gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Worked away on the onside. They'll get some runs here. Couple of them. Sweeps. It's gone all the way for 6. That is a terrific strike from Arif Dulare. He's fetched it from well outside the line of the off stump and hit it over mid-wicket for 6. That isn't an easy shot to play against the turn. But he's made it look simple. Right, Amit Singh at the non-striker's end had the best view of that shot. Arif defends the next ball. Was well bowled by Mapara. They need wickets to Namo do ace. They need to make inroads in the batting lineup to try and put pressure on Namo United because they have a very small total on the board. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Oh, it's gone for 4. Well. Not sure how that happened because a cameraman would probably be getting, mosquitoes would be getting the better of him at the moment. You never know. One of the reasons why at times it's not panned where it should be. Nevertheless, Amit Singh picks up a boundary. Much better delivery by Mapara. He's been a tad expensive in this over. 11 runs have come of it so far. Right, Amit Singh facing up. Worked away on the onside. They're going through for the quick single. The wicketkeeper does not collect the ball cleanly. Arif Dulare makes his ground. 3 overs have been bowled, 24 for 1 on Namo United. Right. Abhishek Zaveri, captain, continues. Singh goes through mid-wicket. He'll get a boundary here. Mid-on, chasing the ball, goes in vain. Abhishek Zaveri opting to bowl seam up with the new ball. Getting clouted away for 4. Usually known for his spin bowling, Abhishek Zaveri concedes a boundary. Drives. There is a man out there in the deep. Amit wanted the second, not Dulare. Cuts. Finds backward point. He's called him through for a quick single. Has Amit Singh. I think Arif Dulare has done some damage to himself. But it's good to see he's back up onto his feet. Outer half of the bat. Falls safely. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. That's gone all the way for 6. We'll have a look at it on the replay. Abhishek Zaveri to Singh, and he's gone the distance. What a shot. Superbly done. Now Abhishek Zaveri opting to come around the wicket. Outside edge, leading edge, falls safely for Amit Singh. Amit's going at a strike rate of almost 200, which is good to see. In between, the over has been completed. 4 overs, bowled 39 for 1 on Namo United. Well bowled, Changlani. Some turn in there. Singh probably let it go because he was expecting it to be called a wide. Well bowled, Singh, very well bowled. Beg your pardon, Nikhil Changlani the bowler. Singh is the batsman. Into the offside. They've gone through for the quick single. Arif will make his ground. Right, it'll be Arif Dulare now on strike. Arif's very clear. He wants to go after the bowling. Now that the power play is done and dusted, the leg spinner will get a lot more protection. They're going at a very good run rate at the moment on Namo United. We're only in the 5th over, 40 runs already up. Played away into the offside for a single. Played away into the onside for a single. Through the offside. He'll get a single. Right, Nishant Patankar into the attack for the first time. Oh, well bowled. Very well bowled, Nishant. He's cut him into half there. Now, this is the advantage that spinners can have on this wicket. Is there some turn, some bounce. The gripping it on the surface, it's a slow surface. It's not easy to get away the spinners. Swept to the man in the deep for a single. 6 overs have been bowled. 47 for 1 on Namo United. Lovely shot down the ground. Goes for four. Nikhil Changlani choosing to toss this one up to Arif Dulare, and he's taken full toll of it. Arif has been out there for some time now, so he's definitely sussed up the conditions. $50 came up for Namo United with that boundary. 52 for one. We're only in the 7th over. Cuts. Will be a single to the man in the deep. Now Amit Singh facing up. Oh, he's chosen to play that to square leg from well outside the line of the off stump. Probably wanted to get the gap between square leg and fine leg whilst there was nobody at fine leg. Over the top of the fielder. He's found the vacant fine leg region. It's gone for four. Good shot, very good shot from Amit Singh. He's put that full toss away in style. Runs are coming quickly for Namo United. 7 overs have been bowled. 57 for 1 are the men in blue. Down the ground for a single. Nishant Patankar continuing. Worked away on the onside, literally milked him for a single to deep mid wicket. Let's take a look at this shot on the replay, because he's gotten a boundary on this. So just using the pace of the bowler. There was square leg, but his chase goes in vain as the ball passes the boundary. Good batting, very good batting from Amit Singh. He's moved on to 37 pretty quickly. He'll get a single here. Namo United are doing really well at the moment. They're certainly getting the runs and getting them pretty quickly. Right, 8 overs have been bowled, 65 for 1 on Namo United. Very good batting from Amit Singh. He's gotten a boundary here using the pace of the bowler. Terrific strike, one must say. Full toss down the leg side and he's just helped it around. Starts the over on a high. Runs are coming thick and fast for Namo United at the moment. No ball signal, which means it's going to be a free hit. Amit Singh has the license to go big on this ball. Pulled away. Pulled away for 4. So the free hit accounts for a boundary through mid-wicket. Very good batting from Amit Singh. He's moved on to 46 now. It's come in very quick time. Only 27 balls. In a half of the bat, but it's beaten square leg. And the ball will trickle into the ropes of 4. Runs are coming thick and fast for Namo United at the moment. Both batsmen are getting away boundaries. It's been poor bowling from Kashif Sheikh so far. It's been an excellent exhibition of batting ever since the first wicket fell. Amit Singh brought up his half century with that boundary. Well played, Amit. What a knock this has been. 50 coming in only 28 balls. 15 runs have come off the over so far. Right, Arif Dulare, 27 of 22, facing up. Played away into the offside. There is third man. So will only be a single. Right, 81 for 1. They're prettily placed. A ball to go in the ninth. Drives on the up. That was a good looking shot. But there is Sivanandan corner, a deep extra cover. Amit Singh is looking better and better with every passing ball. 82 for 1 after 9 on Namo United. Right, Captain Abhishek Zaveri comes into the attack. He's bowling from around the wicket. Only 49 needed. Swung away on the offside, beats the fielder, goes for 4. We'll take a look at this once again on the replay. How close was this to the fielder at point? Off spinner. Alright, we're unable to see, but it missed the fielder, and that's all that matters. Goes for 4. He's really getting the runs quickly, is Amit Singh here. Played away to square leg. Down the ground for a single. Arif wanted to play that fine, just missed the ball completely. Now, I've seldom seen Abhishek Zaveri coming in and bowling his off spinners from around the wicket to right-handers. Usually loves bowling his leg spinners, mixes it up, goes down the ground, goes for 4, beautifully struck by Arif Dulare. They've entered the 90s, have Namo United. This was a good thumping hit down the ground over the captain's head. He's feeling the heat out there, is Abhishek Zaveri. He knows that Namo United are cruising here. They're in the driver's seat at the moment. Down the ground, there is long gone. So will only be a single. Right, halfway through the innings, 93 for 1. Namo United with only 38 to get. Right, Changlani will be coming from the far end. Right, this is going to be interesting. Singh on strike. Sweeps. Beautifully done. Goes for 4. Quality batting from Amit Singh continues all the way long whilst he's been out there. He moves on to 61. It's coming only 34 balls. That's how well he has played. Now this was a poor delivery from Changlani and he's put it away to the boundary. Good quality batting from Amit Singh so far. This time finds the fielder. Goes over the top of cover. He's timed this really well. It will go for 4. He's making a habit of keeping on finding the boundaries. Is Amit Singh. The 100 comes up for Namo United. 102 for 1. It's been a splendid partnership. .99 the partnership between these two. .95 rather the partnership. And the partnership of 95 has come in only 59 balls. Amit Singh has contributed 65 out of the 95. Worked away on the onside nonchalantly for a single. Played away on the onside. Over the top of the fielder's head. Another boundary. This time off the bat of Arif Dulare was a full toss and it was put away in style. 107 for 1 on Namo United with the 100 partnership coming up with that boundary. Partnership of 100 coming up in only 61 balls. 11 overs have been bowled. 107 for 1 on Namo United. Right, Rishikesh Mopara asking the question and has been given out here. So Amit Singh has to walk back to the pavilion having played a phenomenal knock so far. Wow, this has been some batting from Amit Singh whilst he was out there. He goes for 66. It's come in very quick time. Only 38 balls. 10 fours and a maximum in that knock of 65 from Amit Singh. Now this is how he was dismissed. Rishikesh Mapara wanting to go onto the back foot. He pushed this one through. Ball did not turn. Came back into the right hander sharply. And Amit Singh had to depart. And with that, Namo United lose their second wicket. So the 100-run partnership comes to an end as Rishikesh Mapara gets a wicket. His second. He's picked up both the wickets to have fallen down so far. Right, in walks Rohit Karb at number 4. Big hitter, strong man. Can hit the ball a long way. Has the bat in hand finally. Whilst his team need only 24 to cross the line victorious. Wait a minute. Why are you appealing to the straight umpire? Well, no ways that he got bat onto that. There was no ways that he got a sneak onto that. The wicketkeeper wasn't appealing for stumping, so what was the appeal all about? Caught behind. The wicketkeeper did not quite go up and appeal. Only Rishikesh Mapara felt he heard something. Down the ground for a single goes Karb. Mapara gets another. Arif Dulare has been cleaned up behind his legs. Coming inside the line of the ball. He wanted to play it fine. But he's missed the ball. Now this is how it happened. There you can see came inside the line of the ball and just missed a straight one. Rishikesh Mapara is delighted. He's picked up all the 3 wickets to have fallen so far. Arif Dulare goes for 39. Well played to him. Mapara picks up his third. 110 for 3 Namo United with 21 needed. Right, Abhishek Zaveri. Rohit's gone over the top, but he hasn't quite timed this one. Although he'll still get a boundary. Did not get hold of it, but still picked up a boundary. Did Rohit Karb. Yeah, they're finishing things off pretty quickly at the moment on Namo United. Only 13 needed. Drives, finds cover. Karb will pick up a single here. Right, Rohit Karb has batted really well so far. He's come out all guns blazing, 11 of only 5. Drives. Stand and deliver, that's a boundary. Lovely shot from Rohit Karb through covers. Always a pleasing sight to the eye. Namo United have quickly managed 120 here. We're only in the 13th over. Right, 13 overs have been bowled, 124 for 3. Rather, 126 for 3. Swapnil Rahul, the left-hander, facing up to Rishikesh Mapara. I think he's taken it here. Swapnil Rao has chipped one to mid-wicket. They're so close, and Namo United from getting across the line. But a few batsmen are getting a hit over here. Right, only 7 runs needed. The score needed some alterations. We were working on it. Finally, we got it sorted. 124 for 4. Our Namo United, a ball to go now in the 14th. Yash Doshi in at number 6. Outside edge. Some runs here for Yash. Doshi's coming back for the second. Couple of more runs added to the total. "14 overs have been bowled. 126 for 4 on Namo United." Right, Changlani continuing. Carb's gone over the top. But how far has he hit this? Far enough for 6. That's it. That's the game for Namo United. Carp finishes off in typical fashion. Well done, Namo United. It's been a top batting effort from Namo United. They did really well with the ball in hand as well initially to keep Ace down to only 130. And they've got these runs in quick time. Who stood out in his 4 overs, was not only economical but also picked up 4 wickets. Went for 24. That's an economy rate of exactly 6 runs per over. Well bowled Mapara. The rest of the bowlers took a hammering. Namo United win by 6 wickets and comprehensively beat Ace. So well, we're done with today's matchup in the Buddies Bash. I shall see you next on Sunday with a couple of matches coming your way. Till then, take care, good night, and thank you so much for having joined us.